Here is a progress update on our wedding venue project. I'm working on the staircases beside the arch facade. I also created 2 more panels of the brick walls behind the balcony. It looks like I'm going to need a lot more of those brick walls to cover up the background. Making the staircase took a lot more time than I thought it was going to take. I think I ended up spending most of my time covering up the individual treads with blue fabric. Even though it took a lot of time, I think covering up the stairs with fabric definitely turned out looking a lot better than just painting them blue. We're building the wedding venue for Mal and Ben's royal wedding. The inspiration for this building is the background image on the royal wedding doll packaging. It is basically a balcony with 2 staircases on the side and an arch in the middle. I think there is a balcony on top of the arch. In the last video, I got the arch brick facade on the center done. In this video, I was going to try to get both the staircases and the balcony done, but only about half of one staircase is done so far. I still need to work on the handrails and then do exactly the same thing on the other side again with the second staircase. Ben will come down from the staircase from the balcony and then meet Mal at the center under the arch. Mal will be walking down the aisle coming from the other side. I'm guessing this balcony is part of Ben and Mal's castle, so Ben is starting from inside of the castle and then walk down the staircase. We need to maximize the use of different parts of this structure. So we're going to come up with ideas to use all the different ways the staircases and the balcony can be used. I started by making 2 more panels of brick walls. I used the foam boards. I took off the paper coverings outside and then used only the foam core inside. I pressed lines onto the foam core until the board looked like layers of bricks, and then I painted the brick wall with gray acrylic paint. It looks like I'm going to need to make more of these brick walls. 2 panels will not cover up the background. Next, I worked on the staircase. I cut out 2 panels of the staircase stringers. There are 4 narrow blue treads and then 1 large yellow square landing, and then 4 more narrow blue treads and then another large yellow square landing. I also made 10 risers. I painted the post and stringers light yellow. I rolled a strip of paper towel and taped it in front of each tread to create the bullnose to look rounder. I covered up the treads and the risers with pieces of blue fabric. I used the hot glue to attach the stairs onto the staircase. I also created 4 small Newel posts which will be connected to the handrails. There will be flowers on top of these Newel posts, but we will work on that when we get to the flowers. I suspect making those flowers will also take a lot of time. I left the top of the Newel post flat so we can put the flower pot on them later. I will add the handrails in the next video. I also need to do the same thing on the other side. This is about time when I feel like I need a copy and paste function in real life. I think there might be 2 more staircases behind the brick facade that connect the side staircases with the balcony, because the side staircases end about halfway up the wall and we need more stairs to connect to the balcony on the 2nd floor. So in short, we have a lot more staircases to build. Anyway, it feels like this series is more about making stuffs than stories, but I guess that's how most weddings are in real life. A lot of planning for one day of wedding.